Today, I'm going to show you the top 5 best tips to survive 100 days and beyond in your Minecraft survival world. So let's just head into tip number 1. Alright, the very first thing you need to do if you're trying to survive 100 days in Minecraft is get yourself a food source immediately. And I don't just mean by killing a couple of animals and moving on, because if you do that, by day 3, you're already starving. The smartest play is to collect seeds right away while you're running around, and punch down a couple of trees for wood. Once you got 10 to 20 seeds, make a wooden hoe and start your farm before you even build your first house. Trust me, this will save your world. Now, here's the extra trick that most players forget. Don't just rely on bread. If you can, trap 2 cows or sheep early on. Breeding animals might seem slow at first, but by day 10, you'll have an endless meat supply, which is way better for long survival. So, if you set this up early, you'll never run out of food, and that's the foundation for making it all the way to 100 days. Now, once you got your food situation handled, the next step is going to be protection. Most players make the mistake of spending hours building a huge fancy base right away, and that's how they die before day 10. Here's a smarter move. Build a small, safe starter base on the ground or inside a hill. All you really need at first is a 5x5 room with a door, a crafting table, some chests, and a furnace. It doesn't have to look good yet, it just has to keep you alive at night. The key part is lining it up with torches. Place torches not just inside your base, but all around the outside too, because mobs spawning right next to your door is the #1 way new players die. And here's the trick most people don't think about. Dig a staircase inside your base, that way your starter base also doubles as your mining hub, so you're safe while you're strip mining or looking for caves. This gives you security, resources, and a safe place to return every single night without wasting time on giant builds too early. Once you're past day 20, then you can focus on making a big base. Alright, so this tip is all about survival insurance. Your bed and spawn point. Most players just throw a bed down anywhere, but if you're going for 100 days, you gotta be smart. Here's the thing, every time you sleep, you set your spawn point. That sounds obvious, but here's a mistake people make. If you put your bed outside or in a poorly lit base, there's a chance mobs can't spawn nearby, and suddenly you wake up to a creeper in your face and it's game over. So here's the pro move. Keep your bed in a sealed, lit up room, make it at least 2 blocks away from any walls where mobs can spawn. And always carry wool and wood when you travel, so you can craft an emergency bed if you're exploring far away. That way, if night hits and you're nowhere near home, you're not forced to fight mobs unprepared. Another trick, place backup beds in outposts as you expand. For example, if you're building a farm 300 blocks away, drop a bed there too. That way, if you die, you don't lose hours of progress tracking all the way back. This one simple habit with your bed management could literally be the difference between making it to day 100 or rage quitting on day 17. Alright, if you want to survive 100 days in Minecraft, you can't just avoid mobs forever. You need to master combat. A lot of players get lazy and just swing their sword randomly, but that'll get you killed very quickly. First, always carry a shield. It's literally the most broken item in the game early on, and you can block creeper blasts, skeleton arrows, and even zombie hordes. Second, learn mob attack patterns. Zombies have a pause before swinging. Skeletons pull back their bows, spiders leap. If you recognize these patterns, you can time your hits and take almost no damage. And third, never fight in the open at night. Pull mobs into choke points like narrow caves or trap them with blocks. That way, even if you're outnumbered, you can control the fight. If you get good at combat early, surviving 100 days isn't luck, it's just skill. And the final tip, the one that decides are you going to survive 100 days or not, is going to be never take a fight when you don't need to. The #1 rule of surviving 100 days isn't about how good your base is or how much gear you got. It's about choosing your battles. Every hardcore run that ends early, it's almost always because someone got greedy. They chased an enderman with no armor, they explored a cave with no torches, or they went in the nether unprepared. The secret is to play smart, not reckless. If it's nighttime and you're far from home, don't try to fight your way back. Dig a hole and wait it out. If you see a cave stacked with mobs, block it off and come back later when you're geared up. If you're low on food, retreat and regroup. The difference between day 10 and day 100 is discipline. Surviving isn't about killing every mob. It's about knowing when to walk away so you live to fight another day. But anyway guys, that is going to be the end of my top 5 tips to survive 100 days in your Minecraft world. I hope you really enjoyed this video. I make a lot more survival tips content like this and even more content like how to get building, etc. Now, guys, have an amazing day. Please listen to all these tips stated in the video and have an amazing time making your brand new Minecraft world.